45 minutes now past the hour. Welcome back. Former MF Global CEO John Corzine raising funds and eyebrows as evidence emerges that he's still bundling for President Obama in a big way. And while Corzine remains a top donor, $1.6 billion of MF Global customers' money still remains missing, Peter.
Joining us now to discuss is Wall Street watchdog and syndicated radio talk show host Chris Markowski. Good morning, Chris.
Morning, Chris.
Good morning. How are you?
So when we say Governor Corzine, Senator Corzine is a bundler, that means he's raised $500,000 in his latest filing or more for the president. Is that kosher? Is that good?
Yeah. Bumbler, I don't know what it is here. He messes up the state of New Jersey. He's behind one of the largest bankruptcies ever, which is MF Global. $1.6 billion gone missing. Yeah, I don't think it's too kosher, and quite honestly, I don't think most Americans think it's that kosher. But it did work for Mark Rich, if you do recall. You do raise money for presidents. You can get pardons later on.
Right, and you can also get special treatment later in the form of special favors, and of course we see the money and the big report this week on lobbying. But got to ask you though, I mean, $1.6 billion still missing. He's able to raise $500,000 for President Obama. On the one hand, he can't find the money from MF Global, but on the other hand, he can manage to find all this money for President Obama. Doesn't really pass the smell test.
No, absolutely it doesn't. And people fail to realize that this company did something called commingling of funds. They took client money and mixed it with their own. I own a registered investment advisory. If I was to do that, they'd throw me in jail instantly. I don't understand where the public outrage is in regards to this. I mean, when Bernie Madoff was behind his Ponzi scheme, he had cameras following him in the streets. Where is this guy besides raising money somewhere? I don't even know where he's doing it at this point in time, because it would seem to, attract some sort of attention. I'm glad to see that the Weekly Standard picked up on this case, and I'm glad to see that you guys are covering it as well, but this most certainly warrants some attention.
Now, President Obama said that Mr. Corzine is an honorable man and one of his best partners in the White House. He said that before this scandal broke, and we know that Mr. Corzine testified before Congress in December. He was asked if he would commit his own money to paying back his clients. Look at this with us, Chris, and tell us what you think.
My question for you on behalf of these people who are largely small farmers, small businesses, co-ops all over the country, assuming that they're not made whole, are you and other executives of your company willing to stand the loss with your personal fortunes and allow them to be compensated and made whole?
Congressman,
either yes or no. It's fairly simple.
Congressman, I don't think that this will go unresolved.
Well, still hasn't gone resolved, Chris.
What do you say, Chris?
No, he's not going to put his money up, and I guess maybe that's why he's doing the bundling at this point in time. A nice presidential pardon would be really nice at the end of this for John Corzine. Funny thing is, there's also another clip out there of Joe Biden doing a campaign appearance for John Corzine when he was running for governor against Chris Christie when he lost, where he said that was the first person that they called when they wanted to fix the country and the economic mess, because John Corzine is the guy they had to go to. Thank God that didn't work out.
Yeah, Chris, and it appears the White House trying to distance themselves lately from Governor Corzine, where he once probably might have been tapped to be the head of Treasury. Chris, great to see you this morning. Thanks for waking up early with us.
Pleasure.
We appreciate it.
See you on the radio.
No problem at all. Thank you.
Coming up, he went missing 33 years ago. Now a new search is on for Eitan Pates. So will this bring hope for other cold cases? We're going to sit down with a former FBI investigator next.
And if you thought this year's tax day was painful, just wait. Tax-mageddon. That's right, Tax-mageddon is on its way, and it's going to take thousands more, potentially, out of your pocket.